I found the courage to come out and be gay, first of all, because of my mother's attitudes towards my homosexuality and her absolute inability to accept me. And I started to hear rumors that she was telling people that I had died in a car accident. And so I wanted to make sure that my name was in the newspaper somehow as being very much alive. And, so a little bit of it was a reaction against my mother, but still an even bigger part of that was my own growing self-esteem and just realizing if I don't stand up for myself, who will? Queer Nation changed Utah, and especially the queer community as a whole, by being edge walkers, by pushing the boundaries, by going way out there, saying really radical things, believing really radical things.
One of the first Pride marches that we had, people marched, but with paper bags over their head. The great fear that people had to come out publicly to march down the street for lesbian and gay rights was a real courageous step to make.
At that first protest at the temple, I think we were all so excited but scared to death. We were scared of how we would be received by the conference goers. We were certainly scared how we were going to be treated by the neo-Nazis that were feet away from us. It was frightening, but it was exciting, it was exhilarating.
I think here in Utah it was definitely scary to be out in the late 80s. But Connell had gone through so much trial by that time. It had really galvanized him, not only in mind and body, but also in spirit. So I think he was ready for the task. I think he was ready to stand up.
There was a time where we were doing a demonstration and a lot of us got beaten up by the crowd around us. And the newspaper reported there was an angry scuffle. So one of the actions that we did against the Salt Lake Tribune, because of our frustration over how they were reporting our actions and events, was that we created these stickers that said, "Out of order due to homophobic content." And then we went all over the city and pasted over the coin slots of the Salt Lake Tribune newspaper boxes.
So a lot of our crazy antics, even the name Queer Nation, using these inflammatory words like fag and dyke, were to get people's attention, to get on the news, to get queer people to wake up, to get everybody to wake up. Connell brought Queer Nation to Utah, and he brought that sense of justice that was sorely missing here.
Connell showed people that it was okay to say who you are and be who you are in a public way.
If it weren't for him, I think that a lot of very important things that moved this community, propelled this community, wouldn't have happened.
The message that I would have for queer youth, and my biggest hope for them, is be fabulous in your life. Be who you are and do it extraordinarily and with lots of fabulosity and glitter and gusto, and don't just survive but thrive.